special education teacher, 4th through 8th grade in a small rural school district. This is just a look at a week in my life. So thank you so much for joining us. If this is your first time, thanks for coming. And if you're returning, thank you so much for coming back. So this is the week after Thanksgiving. So we had off Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And today is Monday. The kids have today off, but today we have a professional development day. So I am headed into school, and usually our professional development days start at 8, but today it is starting at 7:30. So I am headed in, which is fine because usually we have to be at school by 7:30 anyway. So it's normal time for me, not a big deal. My little one gets to stay at Grandma and Grandpa's since I have to work and she doesn't have to go to school. So, of course, she loves that. So, that's a very nice thing. But we had a great Thanksgiving, enjoyed time with family, and then had a great weekend. We went and we live near Branson area, so we actually went and enjoyed a show. It's awesome 80s, and my daughter, who is 9, loves the 80s, so she loves the show. So we went and did that, and we had planned on going to Silver Dollar City this weekend, but it was just so cold, and so we decided not to because we were going to go on Sunday, and none of the rides would be open, so the kids would not be able to go and enjoy the rides. So we decided we're going to try to wait, and not this coming Sunday, but the next, try to go. It could be cold. Of course, it's further into December, so there's a great possibility that it'll be cold, but we wanted to give the kids a chance that just in case it happens to be a warm Sunday, that they can ride the rides. So basically we explained it to them that if we go, we know none of the rides are going to be open that they want to ride because they have a certain temperature that they have to reach in order to open. So we knew we wouldn't be going on them. So there's a great possibility that either way we're not going to be going on the rides. So they just have to decide. But hopefully it'll be warm in a couple of Sundays. Praying that it will be, so that we can enjoy just being able to take the kids out there. My boyfriend's kids have only been a couple times to Silver Dollar City, and his daughter has never been. So we had to get that taken care of. So I got some tickets, and again, we're going to go and hopefully enjoy. Of course, my daughter, we used to have season passes, so she's gone all the time. So the girls, we haven't told them that we're going yet because again, what happened was the weather was yucky, and so with them, they're going to be upset and crying, and we didn't want to have to deal with that. So with them, it's always better for it to just be a surprise, hey, and tell them when we're headed over there. And so with the boys, they're older, so they understand, so that's why we asked them, do you want to go ahead and go, even though there's a chance you won't get to ride the rides, or do you want to take the chance and maybe be able to do them in a couple weeks? And so the boys agreed they'd rather wait a couple weeks, so that's what we're doing. But we got 4 days of school this week, and we hopefully can get a lot done. You know how December is, teachers. It's crazy insane. So hopefully we can maintain some kind of order. We do have the 13 days of Christmas is what we call it at our school, because we have 13 days until Christmas break. And so we dress up differently each day, and it goes with a Christmas song. So you'll see me dressed up each day. Most of them are pretty laid back, like wearing red, and the song is Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, or Grinch, Wear Green. We didn't want to go so crazy because, again, it's the whole month, so we don't want the kids going completely insane, but it's fun, it's easy, and that way a lot of people can participate because, you know, not everybody can run out and get all kinds of stuff for the different holiday, but hey, if it's just wear green, that's a lot easier than wear a Grinch shirt. So it'll be fun. We'll see what happens, see how many kids participate. I, of course, always encourage them to participate, and I participate as much as I can. So, but I am here at school. The trees look all frosty today, so we had, of course, a cold day. Right now it's only 26 degrees out, so yay. Glad we're doing our meetings inside and not outside, because I don't like cold. Hopefully you have a great week. Thank you again for joining us here at Educator L's Learning Lounge. So I just got done separating all of the papers that I have that need to go into their binders just for data collection. So you watched me do that in fast motion. I had to stop the video a little bit because I had a coworker in here who we were talking, but I was still working while I was talking. So but you can see there is a lot of paperwork that goes with doing special education. So I have a hard time keeping up with collecting the data, then writing the data down, then being able to just collect it, and then being able to actually put it in their binders is where it comes in to where I've gotten behind. So lots and lots and lots of paperwork for my there's more, but I'm going to stop here for right now because I've been doing it for a little while. So lots of work to get done. Yay, I'm glad I have the day to do it. I found a Christmas roller story that we're going to do, and I changed it up a little bit to match some of the things that I wanted to have on there. So I will show you what my packet looks like for the kids. I figured out doing the packet seemed to work really well on the last one, so we're going to try it again. This is just the front page. This will show them when each thing is due. I didn't have this last time. I'm hoping this will create more of an urgency for them so they realize they need to get things done. I'm going to give it to them tomorrow. So really they have Wednesday, Thursday, and then I want it done by Friday. And that's just the plan part. So here are the options. So you can see their character options are an elf, a Yeti, Rudolph, Santa Claus or Mrs. Claus, the Grinch, or Frosty the Snowman. Their time will either be Christmas Eve, Christmas morning, the week before Christmas, in the middle of the night, the day after Christmas, or while opening presents. The place will be your house, inside a snow globe, Santa's workshop, the North Pole, on the rooftop, up on the rooftop, or Grandma's house. Their conflict is either an exciting discovery is made, a mystery needs to be solved, an adventure takes place, someone goes back in time, something or someone is lost, or someone is trying to ruin Christmas. So this is their plan. I want them to have a main character, obviously is going to be whatever they rolled, and then they can have some more characters. If they have more characters than this, that's fine, but I want them to think of at least 2 to 3 characters to have in their story. Then again, this is coming from, these 2 are going to come from what they actually rolled, but then I want them to put a little bit more details about their place. And then the conflict, again, same thing, that'll come from what they roll, but I want them to write some details for it. Then this is just for them to jot down some ideas of the beginning, middle, and end of the story. They had a really hard time with thinking of an actual story. They just wrote sentences and they were done. So that didn't work so well. So then we have our draft pages and then our clean draft pages. So this one I am going to have them type it so that it will look very nice. My plan is to have them either just go ahead and type it and then they can add pictures to it, or if they want, they can leave some space, type it, and then I'll let them draw. So some of the kids like drawing their own stuff, so I like that, and I think that looks really cute. So I might even just make them all draw. I don't know. We'll see. So I have until, the 18th to think about it. So, well, I guess not till the 18th, I guess till next week at least. So hopefully they like it. Hope they have fun with it, and I can't wait to see the creative stories. I'm hoping by making it due by the Wednesday before the end of the school year the year, because of course we are out on December 20th, but the last day of school we always do something fun where it's just the whole day is just a fun day for the whole entire building. So I really need them to have it done by Thursday the 19th, so therefore I'm making it due on the 18th. That way if they're not done with it, they can take it home and finish it. So hopefully we get it done. We don't have anybody who doesn't have theirs done, but that usually doesn't happen. But hopefully they're going to have fun with this one. Today is Tuesday, and we had professional development yesterday, and then today is the first day with kids for this week. We are doing, because it's December, we do the 13 days of Christmas. So today was to wear a holiday shirt. So I wore a Grinch shirt just because I love the Grinch. So I love the ending of the Grinch, not because I'm Grinchy. So, but it was fun, and so a lot of people were wearing their holiday shirts. Tomorrow, our theme song, each day has a theme song. Today's was Walking in a Winter Wonderland, I think. Or It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. I think it was It's Beginning to Look a Lot Like Christmas. And so anyway, tomorrow's is Frosty the Snowman. So it is to wear a Christmas scarf or a top hat. So I don't have a top hat, so I'm definitely going to go with a Christmas scarf. I do have a couple different Santa hats, and I was like, wear that instead of a top hat. I don't know. So I might, who knows, we'll see. And my daughter and I both got some little reindeer antlers, so we might wear those throughout the time. She got this cute little headband that has like a peppermint on it. She loved it, so she got it. And so we're just gonna try to have fun this December holidays and just do what we can to make things happy and bright. I had one student that was gone today, same student that was gone at the end of the week. On Tuesday of last week, which we of course didn't have school Wednesday, Thursday, Friday because of Thanksgiving. So hopefully he's not sick, but that also does mean now he is going to have been off school for 8 days in total, and that's going to be rough on him coming back. So hopefully everything's okay and he'll show up tomorrow. Not sure why he was gone today. The office left a message for his parents to see why he was absent, and we got no response. So we shall see if they let us know what was wrong. I'll ask him if he comes back what was going on. The great thing is sometimes kids are just blatantly honest. I had one the other day that we knew he was faking, and he admitted it. So when he was at school, yeah, my mom lets me just stay home whenever I want. Well, okay, buddy. So, yeah, that was interesting. So now I'm just waiting for my little one to get out of tutoring, and so hopefully everybody has had a great week, because of course you'll be seeing this after my week is over. But tomorrow we have we're gonna start our Christmas roller story. My boyfriend is going to be in a dodgeball tournament for charity tomorrow, so we're going to go see that. So I might have to show you the t-shirts that I made for myself, my daughter, and then one of his sons is going to come. So I made t-shirts for the three of us to support him in his dodgeball tournament. This morning, the students started their Christmas roll stories, so they have had some fun ideas so far. I don't think anyone has rolled a Yeti yet, so we'll see. I think I still have 4 students. Sorry, I was looking at my schedule. I still have 4 students who haven't done their first beginning part of their roller story, and then I have 2 that are absent. So no, I have 6 plus the 2. So there's still 8 students who haven't started their roller story yet, and so they will be doing that either today or tomorrow. Again, 2 of them are absent, so we'll see when they come back. So it's fun. I heard them all coming up with some fun ideas. One of them, I think, is doing when Grandma got run over by the reindeer, because his place was Grandma's house and he has to go back in time, so he's going to save Grandma from getting run over by the reindeer. So that's cute. But it's going to be fun, exciting. Of course, my little guy, who always wants to have a Bugatti in his story, has figured out how to put a Bugatti in his story inside a snow globe. But yeah, whatever. So it's going to be fun, and today we're going to do some math word problems, and they are Christmas story. They are just addition and subtraction. So like this one is, Santa has 10 dolls and 5 trucks. How many toys does he have all together? So they're pretty easy math problems, but they're going to have plenty of room to do the word problems. So I think it is supposed to be a booklet, but it's just easier to do it like this. The elf made 18 toys. Santa took 8 of them and put them in his sack. How many toys did the elf have left? If the elf made 14 toys on Monday and 4 more on Tuesday, how many toys did he make in all? So just cute little math ones. And then the last one, they have to write their own word problem. So that's always a fun one to see what they come up with. And then they have to solve it as well. So that's what we're doing today for math. Like I said, they started their roll of story for writing today. We kind of used our reading time for the writing as well, since just setting up the roll of story does take a little bit longer, because I have to have each student come up, and of course we use a dice that is online. So we did that for some of my reading students. We actually did language today and went through root words, and so it was fun. We did a booklet, and they all did poor on it. So we went ahead and did the classic mode, and when you do it in classic mode, you can stop it and discuss, and so that's what I like to do. So we did that. There were 50 questions, and we only got through 30 something questions before it was time for them to leave. So that's okay. We'll work on it again, because the kids were realizing, oh, these are words again, like, which word means 3? Well, it's try. And which root word means star, astro. So, and then we talked about, okay, what words can you think of that have those in it. And so we talked about, okay, so an astronomer, somebody who studies the stars, an astronaut is somebody who goes into space. And so it was really good to be able to kind of help them learn how to think through it. And we even did like process of elimination. Okay, we know this one means this and this one means this, so that gives us a 50-50 chance. So you just test taking strategies as well, along with actually learning the different words. So I like being able to use Blooket for that, because it gives them a chance to guess the answer first, but then be able to see what the actual answer is, and then we discuss it. So I like using it for that. And but we also, I set up our math for the next couple days, and then obviously the writing, we're going to be doing the roll of story, but then I also have some things like counting syllables in a word, alphabetical order. And then there's one that is sentences correcting capitalization. So I have some math. I've shown you before. These are little like coloring sheets, and they have math problems on them, but the problem is usually they color it and I can't see their answers, or they'll just guess it which color is supposed to be which. So I put a actual math problems page together that comes off of it, and I just number it and make it match where it is. So like there's number 1 is 7 times 3 and number 1 is 7 times 3. I know it's backwards because you're facing me, but you get the point. So I'll copy this page and this page, and then what I do is I keep this for my data and then give them back the colored page. So that way they get the fun part and I get the data that I need, so that makes it easier for me. But like I said, I have 2 out today. So today's Christmas wear is Frosty the Snowman. So you were supposed to wear a scarf or a top hat, and my paraprofessional, actually her husband had a top hat, actually for real, and so she's wearing a top hat and a scarf, but I just have this decorative scarf. You can see there's snowmen and snowflakes, Christmas trees, and lights. So, and I just kind of tied it, but then I'm also wearing a Merry and Bright shirt as well. So day 2 of the 13 days of Christmas. So I think I heard on the radio this morning, there's 21 days left till Christmas. I cannot believe that. And then the fact that it's going to be 2025. What? Where did the year go? Who knows? So thanks for joining me, and I'll hop back on here when I can. Hello. So today is, I don't even remember what our, I think it's I'm Dreaming of a White Christmas. So today is wear a warm sweater or a stocking cap. So I know this isn't really a stocking cap, but my daughter and I both have a Stitch Christmas Santa hat. So that's what we wore today, and I am wearing a warm sweater. So I'm dying of heat. So I have taken the hat off a couple times because it's been that warm in here. So we worked on our roller story today. My students did this. It's just syllables and Christmas words. you'd be surprised at how many of my kids don't know their syllables. So again, this is a pretty elementary thing to do, and they were having a hard time doing it. So then this other side is they had to figure out which word was spelled correctly. And so, of course, one of my kids had to keep saying sleigh, because, of course, this is the other sleigh. And he's like, oh, you mean like sleigh? And I was like, oh, gosh, child, stop it. So it was interesting, all the things you don't think about. But anyway, so this was their worksheet that they did today. And then today for math, they are going to do a connect the dots, but it's counting by twos. So this is counting by twos, and then on this side they're going to do counting by fives. So again, skip counting is important for multiplication. So yes, it does seem like a very elementary type of thing, but the more practice we have, the better. And some of them will probably struggle with it, to be honest. So just helping them with it and making sure to be patient while they're going through it, because of course you would think counting by twos and fives should not be difficult, but again, some of them have a hard time grasping that concept. So just helping them do that to work on their multiplication skills, still trying to get some data done, and just doing that, always continually working on that. And three of my students who were absent yesterday came back today, so that's great. So we had one of them start their roll story. I have another one that will start his roll story later on today, and then two of them that missed math. So we'll have to get them caught up. And so today's been a pretty good day so far. No one has gotten in any big trouble or had any big behavior issues, so that's been nice. And really, it's been a pretty good day, so hopefully that continues. Always before Christmas, it can be a wild one between Thanksgiving break and Christmas break. So, but hey, we only have 12 days. So, and we only have, 12, 11, 10, 9 more days left. Woohoo! Again, we don't go on Mondays, so we didn't go this Monday. We won't go next Monday, but we will go the last Monday, just because of the fact that we have to try to get in days because of the break. So, but yeah, so yay, today is Friday Eve is what I like to call it. So have a great day. Hello, happy Friday, or like we like to say, Fri-yay! It's been a long week. I am ready for the weekend for sure. I am right now sitting at Walmart waiting for my Walmart pickup. My little one is already at her grandparents', so she is having fun. Tomorrow we have our Christmas party for Girl Scouts, and so I will be picking her up to go do that. As you notice, I have my reindeer ears on here. Today was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. We were supposed to wear red, so I'm wearing my Don't Stop Believin' shirt that has Santa on it. And then I had to wear my, of course, Rudolph ears. So that was fun. The kids had a fun day as well. We did a lot of work today, actually. My students had, some of them, we did some reading stuff. It was a Christmas themed reading, and then they did a math that had subtraction, and then they had to color it. So that actually took them a while, so I think some of them still have it to do, which is fine. We'll work on it next week, but after they do the math part, I'll probably just have them turn it in so that we can move on to the next thing that we're going to do. So it was a good week, and hopefully I can have a good week next week. We have 4 days next week, so we are off on Monday. I have a sleep study to do for, I have a CPAP, and so I've lost weight, so they want to just make sure that all my pressures are right and everything, so I have to go back for the sleep study. It's been a while since I've done it, and my numbers are a little bit off, so they want to go ahead and have me come in and do one. So that'll be fun. I thought it was going to be January, and they just called me today and said, hey, we're going to do a pre-registration. I said, oh, that's really early. And they're like, well, no, not really. It's on Sunday. And I was like, oh, okay. So I don't know where I didn't understand. I don't know. I looked and it's not in my patient portal. I guess because it's not really an appointment. It's labs. I don't know. So, but they'll be coming. I will be going to do that. Got to be there at 7 o'clock on Sunday night. And again, glad I don't have school on Monday because I'm just going to sleep probably the rest of the day if I don't get a good night's sleep while I'm there. So we shall see. All right, well, that was fun. I got my groceries picked up and my medications picked up, and it's not even 5 o'clock yet. So that is a wonderful thing to be able to get that done and not have to walk into Walmart. That is really lovely. So I am now just, like I said, headed home. I will have to figure out what I need to do for the rest of the weekend, and hopefully that includes a lot of relaxing. I have a book that I'm reading, and I'm hoping to maybe get that done because I enjoy it. So that'd be nice to do some little self-care there and get that done and read and return that to the library. And so it's always busy being a teacher, always got something left to do no matter what. So but thanks so much for joining me here at Educator L's Learning Lounge for this week, and I hope you have had a wonderful week. And if something has inspired you, if I've encouraged you, please let me know. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions, please throw them out there in the comments. And thank you as always for joining me, and